Welcome to Mystic Radio with Rob and Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. And if you're listening on the radio at WEMJ in Laconia, New Hampshire, it's on Saturday. I'm Bob Bordenaro, Robin's husband and producer of Mystic Radio with Rob and Alexis. Rob and I welcome our listeners from all over the world to call the show today. It's your calls and questions that make our live call-in show so intriguing. To talk to Robin today, call now, toll-free. The toll-free number is 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Give us a call now, get in the queue, and you can talk to Robin. And we want to thank you for joining us today and for telling your family and friends about Mystic Radio. As many of you know, Mystic Radio is an experience, not an explanation.
Hello, everybody. I'm Robin Alexis. Remember, this show, Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis, is designed to self-empower you. That means we do encourage you to claim your own free will and your personal responsibility. We're not interested in taking that on. We want you to be accountable for your own thoughts, words, and deeds. We feel that we are vigilant of our own energy, and we encourage you to do the same. So remember, the intention of Mystic Radio has always been and continues to be to enhance your ability to know, trust, and act upon your own knowing. How glorious is that?
So take these numbers down if you want to talk to Robin today. The toll-free number is 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. And when somebody hangs up, give us a call and get in line, and you'll be able to talk to Robin that way. Now, when you call in, or if you're on hold, you have one question to ask Robin, so make it a good one. She can be of service to you in many ways. She can teach you how to manage your own energy and help you get the clarity about the choices you have to make in life. She can tell you about your past lives, as she's a medium. And she can talk to babies, people, or pets who've transitioned to the other side. And she can rebalance your energy.
So how is your energy? I just saw a friend today I hadn't seen for a long time, and her crown chakra was smacked wide open, and her energy field was a mess. Are you feeling like that? Maybe you need to pick up the phone and give us a call for the show. Bob will be giving out that number again later on in the show. But right now, if you're listening for the first time and you're not, part of the family, just know that the way I acquired my gifts, which are limitless in their metaphysical capacity, is through the experience of 3 near-death moments in my life. And I'm here, still alive, here to serve you. So I'd really like it if you'd pick up the phone and call us.
Now, once again, those numbers toll-free to talk to Robin, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Now we have a great show coming up for you today with our courageous callers. We also have something very, very special for you that Robin has planned. Callers, please take your phone off speaker and turn off your radio or computer or telephone before you get on the call with Robin.
And Bob and I hear frequently that people intend to call into Mystic Radio for their free on-air readings, but then they forget that it's only live for 1 hour Wednesdays at noon Pacific time. So we suggest, to help you remember, that you set your cell phone alarm on repeat for 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesdays, and put the Mystic Radio call-in number in your phone. That toll-free number is 888-298-5569, and you'll never forget to listen to or call into Mystic Radio again. Now, Bob and I are very, very excited.
I want to do this first.
Okay.
I want to do the gong to clear the energy.
Good idea, honey.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
let's do that.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
All right, clear the energy for the show. Any energies that are not here to help the show, assist the show, send back to...
Be gone, be gone, be gone. Karma back, karma back, karma back.
Okay, this is really cool, so here comes Robin.
Yes. Bob and I are very excited about the upcoming solar eclipse, which is on August 21st. 2017. And as you know, what an eclipse is, it means the moon will pass directly between the sun and the earth, and will be creating a rather spectacular sight called a solar eclipse. Now, from the human point of view, the moon will appear to block out the sun, darkening the daytime sky, and the eclipse goes across North America from Oregon all the way through South Carolina and is about 70 miles wide. It is more powerful where people can actually see it. That's where the center is, but it will affect all of North America. And I will be sharing more of this information with you later on in the show to tell you what does that eclipse mean. And I am giving you information from a website called the Secrets of Divine Motherhood.com. But stay tuned. We will be telling you more later on in the show. What does it mean? What does it mean, this solar eclipse coming up?
This is a big one. This is a really, really big one, and it will start in about the middle of Oregon and shoot right across the United States. Very, very big.
We're excited about it.
We're excited about it, and Robin will tell you more about it later on in the show. I'm going to hit the gong again to clear the energy again.
Yeah, and I may do a more prayer work than I normally do verbally, too. So why don't you do that, and then I'll say another prayer. Mother, Father, God, Goddess, Creator, Creatress of creation itself, we call upon you and we thank you for the unconditional love and true healing coming through for this show today. We ask for divine permission and divine protection, causing no harm to us or anyone else, to merge together higher self to higher self in unity consciousness, only with those who have the highest and holiest intent to serve the highest and holiest while we are gathered together. Ooh, I can feel a big shift of energy with that. Okay, that felt much better.
Whenever there are two or more in his name.
Yes. Calling in the Holy Spirit, the highest frequency of unconditional love and true healing. Let's share it. Let's take some calls.
Okay, we're going to go to Maureen from Port Orchard, Washington. Maureen, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on with Robin Alexis.
Hi, Robin. Hi, Bob.
Hi.
How may we serve you?
Robin, could you see or tune into what is holding me back from getting, how to word this, to improve my mediumship or to get me to release stuff so that I become a better medium?
Well, first of all, let's step back and look at your preconception soul agreements, as a soul coming into this particular incarnation, calling in the angel of that, and make sure, yes, it is. Okay, so that's coming in very keenly, that it is something you came in to do, and that this is the time of your awakening. There are still some lingering blockages from you when you were a child, before you were trained as an adult, a wise woman, to handle that type of information and energy. So I know that you've already conversed with some of those inner children, but I'm seeing more fragmentations of them. So if you can gather them around you, like the image of the storyteller in the Native American tradition, bring those younger aspects of you. Okay, so what's happening this time, Maureen, is that with the Akashic Records open, you're actually doing soul retrievals of previous incarnations when you were meant to do your mediumship work, and either it did or it didn't happen. So you're bringing in some soul memory, the treasure of your soul's wisdom, by calling these fragmented inner children, both from this lifetime and others, calling them to you. You're calling in some of their wisdom, but you're also calling in some of them that were holding the reins really tight and never actually let them go in those previous incarnations. And just, oh, whoa, wow, holy smokes, is that energy strong? So just continue to let your energy receive itself with its clarity of purpose, its knowing, and feel into your heart. You may even want to place your hands over your heart and thank your heart for beating, and thank your heart for allowing more of your own soul's wisdom to merge in your heart and to awaken. That's very good, to awaken this mediumship skill within you. There's a real sense of trust in your heart that this is something that you are meant to do and that you're going to be very, very good at it. You've done it before and you were superb at it. And then again, we're just clearing any energy from previous lifetimes where your inner children lost their way and never got back to this place to be in service. There you go. Very good. Can you feel an energy shift in your body? Just say yes or no, please, Maureen.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm very excited. I feel, I would say, a quantum stream of superconsciousness moving through your body, bringing in the distilled wisdom of the past, the present, and the future to allow you to rearrange your energy to serve in this way.
All right, Maureen, I'm going to take it down to a little third-dimensional level. And we had an experience in the last couple months, so I'm going to share this with you.
Mm-hmm.
To do this work, to be a medium, to do Robin's work, or any of this kind of metaphysical work, one of the first things you need to do is move your ego aside. This is not about you. It's not about you becoming famous. It's not all those things. You need to just be of service. You need to open up. And if you're in your ego, it's not going to work very well. It's not going to work for you or your clients or whoever you're talking to. So there needs to be a way to be humble, to be open to teachers who you've been working with and listen to them, and move your ego aside to do this work. It's not about you becoming famous. It's about serving the universe, serving spirit, and assisting people. So that's real important, I think.
Well, what's interesting about that, Maureen, is when I look at the inner fragments of your inner children from the previous lifetimes, their ego was kind of working almost exactly the opposite of what Bob just said. They were so holding on tight to not letting you do it that it also created a sense of righteousness in their holding on to not letting you be able to do it. And so as you're coming up into the balance of service with it, I think it's good to just recognize that. There you go, right there. I just felt a huge adjustment in your field. That was beautiful. So, Maureen, if I want to talk to my daughter who passed away and I want a little assistance, may I call you for a reading?
I can try.
All right. That sounds good. Why don't we have you test your skills off air with me? I'll give you a call and we'll see what happens. How's that sound to you?
I will try. That sounds wonderful. And, Bob, I totally agree with the ego because I can do the Akashic record. And if I'm in my head, I cannot do that. But if I go to my heart and get out of my own space, I can go to the past lives. So I definitely agree with you and understand what you're saying about being in your own way. It is so true.
And you just hit it. Get out of your head.
And into your heart. That's what this show's all about. Trust and act upon your own knowing. And where is your knowing? It is in your heart. Oof,
it is.
Very cool. And I just have one more thing to say, and that is for people who are listening, there's different types of lust. And one of the lust can be for information. You know, a lot of people will lust for, I have to take this class and that class and get this piece of information and do this and do that. If you are lusting after information and you're not in your heart in love being the energy behind what you're doing, then you still have lessons to learn.
And on the lust avenue here, if you lust to be Cryon, if you lust to be one of these famous mediums out there, you're not gonna do the work. This work is service, and it is moving yourself aside and channeling spirit for the assistance of all.
And if God decides through you with your soul and the divine purpose that fame is part of it, then that gate will open. But if it's not the journey, then service from the heart is the key. Thank you for your call, Maureen.
Thanks, Maureen. Good luck, and work on your skills because you're going to be tested.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
We're
going to go to Burien, and we've got Three Feathers with us. Three Feathers, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on with Robin Alexis.
Hello. Many, many blessings to you both.
It's nice to hear you. How may I serve you?
Well, I'm in a good place, and things seem to be moving along. My manifesting is doing well. However, I have this issue that's going on with my left thigh, and I'm been trying to figure out when it started. I can't figure out if it's when a certain dark individual moved into the last place I was at, or if it was when my relationship ended, or what's going on, but I can't seem to shake this. And it's
okay, on the thigh, is it the top of the thigh?
No, it's like on the more back to the outside, and it's really deep. And
all right, I can see it now. Okay, so I want you to ask that energy, is it yours, someone else's, or a combination of energy?
Someone else's.
That's what I got. Instantly, it's an attachment. So whenever there's an attachment, you want
I did clear it once, but it seems to have come back.
Well, and that can happen that, once a little critter gets an opening, if you don't close the opening, then it will come back in, which also kind of dovetails into what Bob and I were speaking about, is that if you have an energy that's vulnerable, then it becomes really wonky with reattachments. And so we need to shapeshift a whole program in your field. What I'm getting is that the whoever or whatever attached to you, which we're going to call in to be released right now, that energy patterning, whatever that is, it feels like a soul collective. I feel that it has attached itself to you even in previous incarnations. So it is a soul, kind of a soul attachment. It's like a tracker type energy, and it does not feel very good to me. So if we go back to age of cause of it, which I can feel now that we're probably going to need to do, we actually go back to Atlantis. Now, before I go any further with that, Three Feathers, does that resonate to you or not?
Yes.
Okay, so let's ask for the overlighting diva of your Akashic records to go into your records in Atlantis, and you who you are now, imagine that you're going back there maybe with a spirit animal, and you confront that energy and you say, look, I'm from the future, and you may have tricked me when I was more innocent in Atlantis, but this gig is over, and you go back to Source Love now, and Source Love, bring back to me that which I need to heal and seal my being. And there you go. I can feel a shift. Can you feel that, Three Feathers?
It's still happening. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm feeling it happening, so you're not feeling it happening in your body yet. You probably are going to have to go into a meditation and time travel back with your own consciousness and command that you from the future don't, you change this story where A, those beings attached to you, and B, the type of opening that was there. And you're going to have to, there you go, I can still feel you going in there and shape-shifting that. And if you continue to have an issue with that, I'm going to ask for you to call and book a session. But I think you can do this on your own. It's just a little complex, and probably you need to master being able to take your own energy back, and that's why the facilitation isn't happening with me doing it, but rather you going back and doing it. Claim your power. Take your power back. This show is designed for you to take your power back. You can do it, Three Feathers. Give me a call if you need me to witness what you're doing for you. Okay?
Thank you so very much. Many, many blessings.
Many blessings. Namaste.
If you want to talk to Robin today, give us a call now. Toll free, 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. If you want to talk to Robin, I know you're out there. Do it now, and we'll put you in the queue for after the break. And more about the big eclipse coming up on August 21st. This is Mystic Radio.
Are the events of your life or the events of the world getting you down or off balance? Successful and conscious people recognize when their energy is off kilter. Busy parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. When you feel something is not right, schedule a one-on-one personal phone session with Robin Alexis immediately when you realize you're out of balance and things are not going well. In a testimonial, one person said, "In my personal experience with Robin, she has brought peace of mind to my hectic life. She's like a psychic spiritual empowerment coach that I can rely on, who helps me reset my stamina in 1 hour. Call Bob now at 530-859-2499 and schedule your private one-on-one phone session with Robin Alexis. If it's more convenient, purchase your session at the Mystic Store on RobinAlexis.com. That's the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com or call 530-859-2499. Let the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, help you keep it together in this unsettling world.
Robin Alexis and Bob have created the Mystic Sunset House for you to experience your vacation in an environment surrounded with beautiful art, statues, crystals, blown glass, and sacred objects. Their goal in creating the Mystic Sunset House was to surround you with beautiful things with high vibrations, all blessed and infused with love prayers by Robin Alexis. Robin and Bob invite you to experience the energy of bliss, relaxation, and peace when you visit the Mystic Sunset House. Located at the foot of the Olympic Mountains, on the bluff directly overlooking the Strait of Juan de Fuca in Port Angeles, Washington, the Mystic Sunset House is a tranquil place of peace. Plan your vacation here as soon as possible, and then watch as you claim ownership with the fairies of this delightful abode. You will return year after year after year to watch the world-class sunsets, rainbows, and wildlife at the Mystic Sunset House while having access to the Olympic National Park only moments away. You can view the Mystic Sunset House right from the homepage at RobinAlexis.com. Call Squim Vacation Rentals at 800-397-2256 for rental details. Once again, view the Mystic Sunset House at RobinAlexis.com and call Squim Vacation Rentals at 800-397-2256 for rental details. Come and build your memories at the Mystic Sunset House. Your soul can use it.
Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis has been on the air for over 12 years. The show began in Santa Barbara, California, and just started its 9th year on Alternative Talk 1150 in Seattle. Mystic Radio has assisted thousands of callers on the air during that time. But Mystic Radio is not only for the callers who call into the show. Mystic Radio acts as a surrogate healing radio show. That means anyone listening who has the same situation going on can get a healing. Mystic Radio has been a totally self-funded radio program and has been a way for Robin and Bob to give back to the universe. At this time, they would like to ask for your assistance if you're guided to do so, in order to keep Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis on the airwaves, serving their vast audience. You can do so by going to the homepage of their website, RobinAlexis.com. Scroll down to where it says Donate Now. There's a default donation that is set at $25, but you can change it to any amount you want. Then click Add to Cart and follow the process. Robin and Bob and the Mystic Radio audience would really appreciate any assistance you could give them to keep this energy going at this very critical time on the planet. And Robin and Bob, thank you very much.
Make us part of your daily routine. Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. And to get in touch with us for one-on-one sessions, you can call us at 530-859-2499, or you can check out our website, RobinAlexis.com, for details. And you can follow her on Facebook at
Mount Shasta Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis.
Okay. Now, I know you're out there, and I know you think about calling Robin, and should I call, should I not call? Give us a call now. You'll get in to talk to her. The toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. I'm going to go back to the gong to clear the energy, and then Robin's going to talk about the fabulous, exciting eclipse on August 21st. So here we go, gong.
That feels yummy. So, as we said earlier in the show, we're very excited about the solar eclipse coming up on August 21st. And what does it mean? This is what it means. It means change, definite change, especially in this country, because this is where it's going to be hitting. So the eclipse happens in the sign of Leo, which we associate with rulers and leadership. The lion, after all, is the king of the jungle. There is also a fixed star in the heart of the Leo constellation called Regulus, which astrology associates with the leader of a country. In 2017, we see this solar eclipse is going to come very close to Washington, D.C., and what that means, that heads of states, presidents, powerful CEOs could possibly fall from grace. Remember, one of the things this eclipse does is change, and the change a person may be headed for may be due to lack of exercising, eating the wrong things, or too much of them, accidents, and strong legal difficulties. Now, the solar eclipse brings out darkness to transmute. Don't let it scare you. It's going to clean everything up, and in a strange way, we could all call this a great big karmic slap in the face. So if you're a good person, the eclipse will not affect you as strongly or negatively as, let's say, someone who has a negative mindset and is not a good person, because right now in this eclipse energy, what we deserve is going to come to us. So an eclipse needs another planet to come and say hello to it, to fully activate it, and this is going to happen around September 3rd and 4th when the eclipse gets kissed by Mercury and Mars. And this is a real powerful time. That's when the Big Bang is going to happen. So even though the eclipse on the 21st, the staying power until mid to end September is going to be very, very potent. So remember, Leo is a fire sign, and this can play out in many ways. For one, it can mean conflict from a faraway country or from across the ocean. It could potentially bring more than one conflict to the doors of this country, and it can also mean actual fires. So we may see fires not only, which are horrible right now in California, but that could bring fires all across America. But on the flip side, the East Coast may experience heavy rains and flooding. Now, of course, this also means we may be having some earthquakes and all kinds of interesting things. But no matter what, we're going to find out that this solar eclipse energy, which Bob and I are feeling already, and now we know is going to last till probably the end of September, it's going to be a fast and fiery time. So this information I'm getting from a website called secretsofdivinemotherhood.com. You can also find this article posted on my Facebook page, Mount Shasta Mystic Radio with Rob and Alexis. Later on in the show, we're going to cover what will the eclipse mean to you specifically. We'll talk about that later on the show.
So stay tuned for more information on the big eclipse, the big eclipse coming up in August, and it will last through the month of September, the effects, and even into October a little bit. Now, if you want to talk to Robin today, give us a call now, because you can get in online and talk to her in a few minutes. The toll-free number, take this down, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Give us a call now, get in the queue, talk to Robin. We are going to, once again, hit the gong before we have the callers. And now we are going to go to Jen from Edmonds, Washington. Jen, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on with Robin Alexis.
Thank you, Bob. Hi, Robin.
Hi, how may we serve you?
I'm still having some pain in the head, neck, shoulders, and the left hip. I get that it's not mine. I re-listened to the show, and that really helped to make it go away, but it doesn't. I can't get it to stay away. So let's see what's presenting today.
Well, what I'm seeing is that the beings that were attached to you before are actually they're not the same beings that are attached to you now. What happened is when you sent the other group away, they went to their kind of higher ups within their group, and they sent back a more fierce force to hijack you. So what we're going to do is let's call in Master Troy, and let's ask Master Troy, Archangel Michael, and there's other beings coming in here who are going to, Lord Kamara. He's going to, oh, there we go. I can feel the energy shifting now. We want to remove this energy, calling in the rings of fire of Saturn, remove this energy, and also place around you a protection so that as you shapeshift and evolve into a higher vibration, that you cannot be tracked by these beings. And here we go. Yeah, I can feel energy shifting. Ramikante Sham Rama Dasa Sa Se So Hong Rama Dasa Sa Se So Hong Rama Dasa Sa Se So Hong. Okay, there's a mind control issue presenting. These are old patterning. They've got rings of energy with that also. So even though before, when you've gone to clear yourself, you've pulled off like one layer, kind of like the layers of the onions, you're actually revealing more and more layers of your being that already had these kind of traps in your field. They almost look like little booby traps of beings who are monitoring you in these different stages of your being. So let's see if we can go into those levels and those archives. We're going to actually call in the beings from the 23rd dimension to, there we go, I can feel energy shifting now. Jen, are you feeling a shift or not? Yes or no?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so the beings from the 23rd dimension, they're really in there kicking up some dirt. And they're saying that it's actually not dirt. What they're showing me is this is black magic. They're showing me other levels of the black magic. And so, and this is witchcraft, black magic, satanic ritual, all kinds of really dark medicine that's been used on you. Are you familiar with that, Jen?
Mm-hmm. Wait,
okay.
One question. Is that from this lifetime or the others that I was?
My feeling is that this is a system that's been in place in you for this incarnation as well as others. So as you're moving into your cosmic being, your cosmic awakening, you're actually opening up these layers that have these different issues within them. And so perhaps we could call in the energy of the Leo constellation that we just heard about, the Regulus, which astrology associates with the leader of a country. You're clearly the leader of something, and these beings are in there trying to sabotage your leadership at the level. Yeah, there you go. Can you feel your energy shifting some more? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, good. So you can use this energy of the solar eclipse and this energy that's coming through in a particular way to assist you to take back your galactic leadership role, and understand that as you're doing that, you might feel these little pockets of wonk, and that you can just keep going deeper and deeper and calling up assistance to shapeshift your field. That's interesting, because that's actually something I've been going through of late, is recognizing all these layers of my being that had already been hijacked, and I didn't know it. And so now, as this stuff is coming up to be revealed, at first it's very, very frightening, because you're like, oh my gosh, there's like all this stuff in my field, da 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 da. And it's like, yeah, but you're seeing it because it's coming up to be released. So if you can feel into the release, one of the things I did is I completely redid my altar. And on my altar, I have one section of the altar is to bring in my power, and then there's another section that I created to release any energy out of alignment with me claiming the presence of who I am. So you might want to do that too, so that you can call on those energy fields that you build to actually bring in what you want and let go of what you don't. Just have a portal to take out the trash. So
that's great, Robin. This the whole thing that completely resonates. I knew you'd get it. Thank you.
You're so welcome. You know, it's really challenging for people to talk about these types of things, because people tend to poo-poo psychic attack, or, you know, that there's even anything negative or whatever. They have all these stories about that. And you know how I look at that? And not that you are even saying yes, but I'm going to tell you anyway. To me, if you are an innocent being and you're pure of heart and something is violating you, and then you say, hey, something is violating me, and I call that a psychic attack. If someone judges you for that, that to me is like you being a little child, a little 2-year-old, and your uncle's molesting you, and you tell somebody that your uncle's molesting you, and they say to you, well, what did you do to deserve it? Did you call it a psychic attack? Did you call it this or that? It's like, don't you lay that trip on me. Yeah. I deserve to be the innocent being who I am, and I deserve to be protected. And if you don't get that, and you're part of the story that violates me, then you got a problem, not me. So take care of yourself, Jen, and I got you, sister.
One thing about what you're talking about, and I have this problem. Mm-hmm. I can't see it coming at me.
Right. Well, obviously sometimes I can't either.
Well, but you and people like you are very adept at seeing the energy. Me, I've got to kind of be told it's almost there.
Well, and if somebody sees my field and then they use my field to violate it, what is the difference between that and that person being a psychic pedophile? Because they are taking my innocence and they are using it to source my energy to do whatever the heck they're doing. And if you are overpowering me psychically with your energy, that's no different than psychic rape, physical rape, psychic attack. Knock it off. We are here to claim our innocence and our being to serve the highest and holiest. Aho.
And nobody should be able to, because this is against universal law, come in and say, I'm channeling Robin, or anything like that. It is against universal law.
Karma back, baby.
Karma back, karma back, karma back.
Stay out of my field and stay out of my sacred space. It's no different than my yoni. Don't come in. You don't have my permission.
This is Mystic Radio. We will be back after these short messages with your calls.
Are the events of your life or the events of the world getting you down or off balance? Successful and conscious people recognize when their energy is off kilter. Busy parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. When you feel something is not right, schedule a one-on-one personal phone session with Robin Alexis immediately when you realize you're out of balance and things are not going well. In a testimonial, one person said, "In my personal experience with Robin, she has brought peace of mind to my hectic life. She's like a psychic spiritual empowerment coach that I can rely on, who helps me reset my stamina in 1 hour." Call Bob now at 530-859-2499 and schedule your private one-on-one phone session with Robin Alexis. If it's more convenient, purchase your session at the Mystic Store on RobinAlexis.com. That's the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com or call 530-859-2499. Let the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, help you keep it together in this unsettling world.
Robin Alexis and Bob have created the Mystic Sunset House for you to experience your vacation in an environment surrounded with beautiful art, statues, crystals, blown glass, and sacred objects. Their goal in creating the Mystic Sunset House was to surround you with beautiful things with high vibrations, all blessed and infused with love prayers by Robin Alexis. Robin and Bob invite you to experience the energy of bliss, relaxation, and peace when you visit the Mystic Sunset House. Located at the foot of the Olympic Mountains, on the bluff directly overlooking the Strait of Juan de Fuca in Port Angeles, Washington, the Mystic Sunset House is a tranquil place of peace. Plan your vacation here as soon as possible, and then watch as you claim ownership with the fairies of this delightful abode. You will return year after year after year to watch the world-class sunsets, rainbows, and wildlife at the Mystic Sunset House while having access to the Olympic National Park only moments away. You can view the Mystic Sunset House right from the homepage at RobinAlexis.com. Call Squim Vacation Rentals at 800-397-2256 for rental details. Once again, view the Mystic Sunset House at robinalexis.com and call Squim Vacation Rentals at 800-397-2256 for rental details. Come and build your memories at the Mystic Sunset House. Your soul can use it.
Robin Alexis is offering a limited number of beautiful golden healer Lemurian crystals. These crystals are used by healers for their ability to magnify the flow of vital life force throughout the body, to promote healing, to reduce fear and anxiety, to induce a state of deep relaxation, and accelerate tissue healing. These crystals are also powerfully energized to activate the crown and solar plexus chakras, which assist you to obtain a more conscious connection to spirit. Golden Healer Lemurian crystals are a marvelous tool for doing any kind of energy work, meditation, or healing. In addition, these special crystals have been blessed by Robin Alexis at sacred sites at Mount Shasta. You can purchase these crystals for $22.95 from Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. or email Bob at robinalexis.com for details. There is only a limited supply of these Lemurian crystals, so they're offered at a first-come, first-served basis.
Want to hear something different from talk radio? Keep your dial on Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. And if you want to get in touch with Robin for one-on-one sessions, give us a call at 530-859-2499. You can check out our website and purchase it right from the website, robinalexis.com. And you can follow Robin on
Mount Shasta Mystic Radio with the Robin Alexis Facebook page.
Okay. Gong to keep clearing the energy for the show today.
And we are chatting with a very interesting conversation about the upcoming solar eclipse. And we are chatting now about how will that solar eclipse affect you, you ask? It depends on where the eclipse hits your astrological chart. If the eclipse hits your house of health, you may deal with health issues. If it hits the 10th house of career, your job will be affected, and so on. So if you are a Leo, it might affect you more than others. And also if you are an Aquarian, which is the opposite energy sign of the Leo, you may have greater impact on you. So there's lots of different variables of how this eclipse can manifest itself in expression in your life. But what you need to know is that it can play out with moving, changing jobs, separation from a loved one or a family member, and it will have the element of surprise to it. So these changes may be unexpected, and whichever way you look, there's going to be change. And remember, change doesn't have to be negative. It's just the start of a new beginning. Bob and I are starting some new things we're very excited about. We'll tell you about later on as you continue to listen to Mystic Radio. But for right now, just remember that change doesn't have to be negative, in that at the end, overall, in the long run, the eclipse is going to bring healthier you and healthier America, and hopefully healthier even more than that. This information came from secretsofdivinemotherhood.com. You can read the full article and other articles that people have written about the solar eclipse on my Facebook page, Mount Shasta Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. And if you are an astrologer out there, why don't you message me on that Facebook page? I'd love to hear from you, and maybe you can help Bob and I and some other folks learn where exactly does that eclipse affect us personally. Let's learn and grow with consciousness.
Let's go to New York. We got Stacy with us from New York. Stacy, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You're on with Robin Alexis, and I can do that because I'm from New Jersey.
How may we serve you, Stacy?
Hi there, Robin. Hi, Bob. How are you today?
Good.
We're great. How can we serve you?
Good. Well, actually, it's Cece, but Stacy can work too. If you're, I'm going through a phase, and it's probably been about 6 months. Something that's new in my adulthood. I have always been in a relationship with a man since probably 16 years old, in and out, and I've never really been alone until now. And this is my choice, and it is, I know, for my growth, my healing. And I'm actually getting quite used to this, quite comfortable, coming into my own light and love and power. But I'm also finding myself now, my heart is shutting down. towards the opposite sex. And I, have men asking me out, and I have this wall around me that I've never experienced. And I'm starting to not like this feeling and why I'm getting bitter. And I'm just curious what you're seeing in here. And I'm just hoping this is a phase. Maybe I just haven't met the right person that's going to melt this ice away so my heart can fully receive again.
Well, first of all, I want you to ask that energy in front of your heart. Is it yours, someone else's, or a combination of energy?
I think it's a combination.
Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is clear out any energy that's not your own. And so we're just going to call in a little bit of quantum energy here and ask for whatever energy is in there to be released. And what I'm seeing is that you're actually releasing energy out of your heart that wasn't yours in the first place, that had gotten enmeshed in your heart area and in the soul matrix behind your heart. This involves previous incarnations as well, where you have had a soul pattern or a reaction formation of taking in whoever you were involved with as that opposite sex. You were taking in their story, their karma. And so as you're purging that out of your soul matrix and out of your heart, it's kind of coagulating as a wall in front of your heart because A, you didn't know you were doing it, and B, you want to make sure you don't do it again. So as you move into a relationship, you want to be in your sovereignty, you want your partner to be in sovereignty, and you're choosing to create true intimacy, which can only happen when we're in our own sovereignty. So the part of you that's wise is letting this energy pattern go, and the part of you that doesn't realize it's letting go of a karmic pattern, it's kind of getting all jammed up in there. So I'm asking for the overlighting diva of your Akashic records, oh wow, that's nice, to come in, and I'm actually getting a very beautiful pink flame. It's the pink rose, the divine feminine heart of God, the divine feminine intelligence of God, and both of these energies are, wow, the energy's clearing out a lot here. And what I'm hearing is you're also doing this as a surrogate healer, meaning that part of your soul lessons was not only to do this for yourself, which has to happen first so that you can set the blueprint within yourself, this recalibration, but also one of your soul's purpose was to be one of the shapeshifters of that type of patterning in the human race itself. Because whether you're a male or a female in this lifetime, you've carried that patterning of taking on someone else's energy in a dysfunctional way, because that's how the human race created the insanity loop, where then we became the slave race, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, you came in to release all of that. So part of the reason why you're not moving into relationship is you want to honor all these different experiences that you're going through right now. I also feel that there is a man that you haven't met yet who's just yummy, and you need to complete this shape-shifting within yourself to have your energy field then open up. So they're showing me your right hand extended, which means in the future is where this individual is. So let's call on your future memory, your future higher self, to talk to your present time self, high self. And yeah, there you go. I can feel an energy shifting. So I hope that helped you. Thank you for calling into the show.
Oh, Robin, I feel so much lighter. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, we were feeling like dirty girls in there. Let's just all shapeshift and change and move into the beautiful pattern of the twin flame.
Thanks for the call. We're coming back to Washington, Redmond, Washington. We've got Sandy with us. Sandy, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on with Robin Alexis.
Yes,
hi, how may we serve you?
Hi, I just have low energy, off kilter for a while, and I'm trying to get my energy going again. And I've been listening to your radio show, and I cleared out a right hip a little bit. So what do you got?
Yeah. Well, the first thing I'm receiving is that there's an energy, several energies, multiple energies attached to your fields. I feel like you've opened up the archives of your multidimensionality as well, and we're finding that the patterning, the dysfunctional patterning, is still programmed in there and then is getting accelerated, and it's causing all this quirky vibrational distortion in your field. So for you, what I'm getting is, let's call up the distortion matrix that you've been participating in, And let's just see if okay, so it's got to come out through the 6th dimension. And the 6th dimension is pretty interesting. It's either got morphic fields of light that serve your highest and holiest, or it's got myopic pools of energy that are fueling false light, false paradigms, false contracts with beings who you thought had your best interest in mind, but really didn't, no matter who these beings claim to be. And so to clear out this issue, we've got to go to your 6th dimension to cut off the energy between you and those myopic pools of energy, and then take your field and recalibrate it to the morphic fields of light. There you go. I can feel your energy hearing me, and it's already starting to move. Now, I'm seeing a lot of stuff leaving your field. That's why I'm laughing, because it's like going, wah! So it's kind of like if you take a rock off and you see a bunch of bugs scuttle around, because the light is there once the rock is removed from all the bugs scuttling around. As we bring in this morphic field of light, they're going and scuttling around. So God bless them. They can go wherever they want to go. That serves their highest and holiest, as long as they're not doing their little wonky dance in your field. And here you go. I can feel you coming back a little stronger. You're also getting a morphic field recalibration in the monadic body. Now, the monadic body is one of the 7 subtle bodies in the auric field, and you've got quite a bit of an issue going on in there with old contracts with intergalactic beings that don't have your best interest. So that's not something we're going to delve into live on the air. I think that would mean a session would be appropriate for you. So I'm going to encourage you to get in touch with Bob at 530-859-2499 and book a session so we can clear out your energy and get you functioning at your premier self, your yummy, 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 yummy self. Okay, Sandy, thanks for the call.
All right. Thank you.
This is Mystic Radio. We will be back after these messages.
Are the events of your life or the events of the world getting you down or off balance? Successful and conscious people recognize when their energy is off kilter. Busy parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. When you feel something is not right, schedule a one-on-one personal phone session with Rob and Alexis immediately when you realize you're out of balance and things are not going well. In a testimonial, one person said, "In my personal experience with Robin, she has brought peace of mind to my hectic life. She's like a psychic spiritual empowerment coach that I can rely on, who helps me reset my stamina in 1 hour." Call Bob now at 530-859-2499 and schedule your private one-on-one phone session with Robin Alexis. If it's more convenient, purchase your session at the Mystic Store on RobinAlexis.com. That's the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com or call 530-859-2499. Let the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, help you keep it together in this unsettling world.
Robin Alexis is offering a limited number of beautiful golden healer Lemurian crystals. These crystals are used by healers for their ability to magnify the flow of vital life force throughout the body, to promote healing, to reduce fear and anxiety, to induce a state of deep relaxation, and accelerate tissue healing. These crystals are also powerfully energized to activate the crown and solar plexus chakras, which assist you to obtain a more conscious connection to spirit. Golden Healer Lemurian crystals are a marvelous tool for doing any kind of energy work, meditation, or healing. In addition, these special crystals have been blessed by Robin Alexis at sacred sites at Mount Shasta. You can purchase these crystals for $22.95 from Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. or email Bob at RobinAlexis.com for details. There is only a limited supply of these Lemurian crystals, so they're offered at a first-come, first-served basis.
Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis has been on the air for over 12 years. The show began in Santa Barbara, California, and just started its 9th year on Alternative Talk 1150 in Seattle. Mystic Radio has assisted thousands of callers on the air during that time. But Mystic Radio is not only for the callers who call into the show. Mystic Radio acts as a surrogate healing radio show. That means anyone listening who has the same situation going on can get a healing. Mystic Radio has been a totally self-funded radio program and has been a way for Robin and Bob to give back to the universe. At this time, they would like to ask for your assistance if you're guided to do so, in order to keep Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis on the airwaves, serving their vast audience. You can do so by going to the homepage of their website, robinalexis.com. Scroll down to where it says Donate Now. There's a default donation that is set at $25, but you can change it to any amount you want. Then click Add to Cart and follow the process. Robin and Bob and the Mystic Radio audience would really appreciate any assistance you could give them to keep this energy going at this very critical time on the planet. And Robin and Bob, thank you very much.
Easy on the ears, good for the soul. Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio.
And remember, one of the things we share a lot on this show is about boundaries. Master Christ Jesus told me there's no way he could have done what he did if he didn't have good boundaries. So, hey, take a memo from the Master of Love. And if you would like to have a session, please call Bob at 530-859-2499 and he will get you set up. I do suggest you do that with this wonderful energy of the eclipse. Let's help you get into experiencing change in a very positive way. And the fairies have a message for you. Their message today is they want you to follow me on Mount Shasta Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis Facebook page, and they want to talk to you there. So message me on that particular Facebook page.
Thanks to all our wonderful callers. You make the show what it is. Thanks to Eric back in the studio up at KKNW in Bellevue, Seattle Market. For us today, helping us with Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. We'll see you right here next week, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 noon Pacific time. This is Mystic Radio.